No, we're live. Ooh,
My gosh, bitch.
bitch, where ya been?
Oh, girl, I've been around. Where you been?
I've been around too, around this way.
Same.
Oh
Somebody's
my
getting a little
god.
chunkier.
We're gonna wait for some people to get in here because I was like, tonight, because it's been nighttime for, let's face it, 2.5 freaking hours, okay?
Same.
It's been January for at least 3 months.
I hate it.
I can't deal with January.
Me either. I'm ready. I need spring.
You know that movie with Adam Sandler where he goes to Bed Bath and Beyond and he gets the clicker and
It's called
he
Click.
okay, that makes sense. That movie, and he clicks through a lot of his life, but he goes through the good parts too because he just keeps doing it.
Yeah.
But literally, I promise you, if I had a clicker, I would just click through January and be done.
I can
Maybe
see.
part of February, but that's it.
Yeah.
So Linda, hi. Cammy, hi. Hi, ho bags. Brian, oh my god, I haven't seen you. Brian, have you bought and then sold and on the go since I've talked to you?
He has.
Okay. I wanted to be in the know, okay?
He's like how we are. We get something and then we're like this.
You guys are going to be so, those of you who are watching now and those that will watch in the replay that have missed the first of this, you guys are going to be so like, I don't know if you're going to be mad at me, but you're going to be like, bitch, you loved that bag. What did you do? And I traded a bag.
Oh gosh, I'm so curious on what you traded.
I know the suspense is killing me. Miss Jelly, hola, mi amiga. ¿Cómo está? Okay, Bethany, hi. Hi, hi, hi. I can't even leave the house. It's going to be 30 tomorrow and 25-degree warm. Oh my God. I know. It's like 2 degrees outside. There's no traffic on our road because I told you guys when it snows, just a teeny, people are like, ah! They freak out, and then there'll be 15 people off the road. They're like, "I don't know what
Mhm.
happened. I was going 55." Okay, that's what happened.
You were going 55.
You were going 55, and it's snowing like butthole deep out there. Like you should slow down, mother effer. Dawn Donuts, hello. Oh my God, I got to get going. I mean, seriously though, guys. Uh-oh. Ed, what in the shit is this?
That's a Stanley Cup.
But wait a minute. Y'all seen
That's
this?
a isn't it a glove or what's
It's a
it called?
Goldern boot. It's a
A
Goldern
boot.
boot.
You got yourself a boot. You-
I
uh,
mean, I couldn't
are-
stop myself. Guys, I brushed my teeth. I put on a hat. And that's all I'm gonna say. All about that. Okay, we'll work it out. We'll work it out in the redo. But yeah. So that's basically what I did.
huh.
Yeah.
I haven't done much of anything, so there's that.
Did you have to go into work
Huh, girl, yeah, I had to leave like 30 minutes early. And
today? Ugh. But
yeah,
see, you had the foresight. You said, mm-hmm. I started seeing the foreskin, but wait a minute. Hold on.
I
You
don't.
had the yeah, you thought ahead and you said,
Yes,
guys, it's snowy weather out there today. Let me get a jump on this.
I sure did.
Talk
Hmm.
to those 15 people who, when it dries out around here, have to get a wrecker. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I try to prepare for the weather.
Oh my God. One time it snowed. Well, because you've been down here, you've been
Hmm.
close to my house. It's this. Well, we stayed on that mountain. So even in the lowlands, it's this. And one time when Carter was, let me just tell you this story. This is a good one. Carter was like a year and a half. I mean, she was just a baby. She was still like in a car seat. Oh my God, Ed, you're gone. You're gone.
Am I
Okay,
back?
you're back. Yeah.
I got a phone call and I'm back. That's so odd.
Oh, they fixed it. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you.
Yes. It was
Um,
froze, but then now I'm here.
oh my God, it's getting better. It's getting
It is
better.
good.
Oh, oh my
Here's the
God.
2024 bitch.
Oh, bitches. We're coming right along. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so anyway, it was I might have told y'all this story, but Bill was in one of his work trucks, which I've known him for 32 years. Okay, guys, I've been with him for 32 years. In the 32 years, he's had 4 work vehicles. Do the math on that. Yeah. They make him drive the effing balding wheels off of those trucks. The one he has now is 200 and some odd, 275,000 miles. Like,
That's
seriously.
crazy.
Hmm. And he goes everywhere, like, to do his work. So, they don't care if he looks, just throw him in an old truck. He'll be fine. So that thing would not go in the snow, but his job was because he was on that side of town with the baby, and I went and got the bigger kids at that time because this has been 14 years ago, guys, 15. um it was around this time, winter, the dead of freaking winter, and I'm telling you, it was coming down in buckets. It was like a blizzard. It was just one of those like blinding snowstorm, like bam,
Mm,
and
yeah.
they warned it. They kept trying to warn us, so I went and got the kids. It was like they got out of school early. I was like, no, I can't make it over there because it's snowing. I'm delicate. I can't try. So he was like, don't worry about it. I'll go get her. I'll go get her after work. And he kept waiting and waiting. Woo! Let me just tell you, they were a mile. You guys see me in our vlogs. We drive. I'm talking the whole time at the place that he was stopped. Like, it is very close to our house, but it's a slight hill like this. And so the first car up there couldn't do it, and they slid. And then the second one had to stop, stop, stop. So the traffic was backed all the way up to this little tiny road, the road we turned off to go to Sam's and all that. He was a mile and a half from our house, could not, and they sat in that car forever. And he was going to start out with my baby, with my tiny baby, and walk her back here to this house. And I was like, no, not without my daughter. But so his boss, who is now his boss's daughter at the time, okay, she had one of these big honking, great big tire, knobby tire truck type
Okay. Yeah.
SUVs. And she finally went and got him and brought him the mile and a half around the block to our house. But I'm telling you, I was standing at that door like a mama lion. Like,
Freaking
if you
out.
don't, I swear to God, if you don't bring my baby home, I'll put some tennis rackets on these shoes. I will put my earmuffs on, and I'll take my muff, and I'll find my child. That's how I was.
I will get my baby.
I was like, oh hell no, this baby. And I think I was still breastfeeding too. Like, well, no, okay, maybe because she breastfed for a long time. So I think I was like, these boobs, get my baby home. I was that freaked out. I was like, and he was like, well, I'm fine too. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nobody cares about where's my child.
Where's my baby at?
I was seriously like going to my neighbors, like, I will totally do something crazy for you if you'll get that big truck out and go get my child. And he was like, bitch, I can see you through your windows now. Slam. He slammed that door shut. He was like, no, ma'am. Plus, I like eyes. You know my name. I was like, I've got a hat on. Damn it.
Yeah.
You just close those eyes shut. I'm being so nasty.
I mean, oh my.
I can't help it. Okay,
Like,
let's just say, oh, let's play a game. You want to play a game?
okay.
Okay, let's play two lies and a truth.
Okay.
So you think of two lies and one truth, and I have to suss out what the truth is.
Okay.
And everybody that's watching and online with us can guess, right? Okay, another call.
Uh-huh.
Somebody's trying to is it Kelly?
It's Kelly and it's Sandy, and it's the two people who I always say, "Don't call me on Tuesdays," but we haven't been
Yeah.
alive for so long that they're like, let's call it on a
What
Tuesday."
are you doing? I get it. I totally
So
get it.
I have to
Hi,
come up with
Chris.
two
Okay.
lies
Mhm.
and then two truths.
It's 2 lies and a truth, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
And it can be
okay.
anything.
Anything in this world, anything. I have to suss out what is true. I feel like I'm going to fail miserably, but I still wanna try, you know?
Okay, so, and it
Okay.
can be just about anything at all.
Anything at all.
Okay, so, okay, I when I went to college, I went to be a nurse. I was going to be a nurse instead of going for marketing. So there's one.
Okay. Okay.
Um, I let me think. God. Okay. Okay. We have to start over because I gave you the true one already.
I know, I was gonna say, we're done with the game because that was the freaking truth.
How about you
Like,
go first? Let me decide, and then I'll think of my three.
okay, 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 okay.
Okay.
So the first one, okay, here we go. So when I was in college, seriously, when I was in college, I know this is crazy because I feel like most of your exciting things happen in college. So anyway, when I was in college, I had a girlfriend who danced at a titty bar, and it was amateur night. And and okay, mind you, this was 180 pounds ago, guys. In college, I was looking pretty good, and I had a lot of hair too, so it worked out. And I had them big boobs, and they were still up here. But anyway, so she like we got pretty smashed over there. Okay, it was what it was. It was guy night, so guys would dance. They'd have male stripper review come in from all around the country. They would just stop in at different. And
Okay.
then at midnight, they would that they put their regular girl strippers back out, make some money, get some cashola. And so I totally got up there, did a freaking around the pole dance, took off my whole top, started to take off my bottoms,
Oh my
and my
gosh.
friend like jerked me down from the stage and was like, not today, bitch. You're making more money than I am. We can't do this. No, she didn't say that, but she did. She pulled me down because she was like, mm-mm, no,
No.
ma'am. Okay, here's the second one. This one's kind of embarrassing, but seriously, like I had a third nipple. And so, like, where your regular ones are right here. I had one that
Ugh.
was like slowly, like just a little off center up here a little bit. It wasn't a full on, like, oh my God. Like, it wasn't like that Arnold Schwarzenegger movie or anything. But anyway,
Right.
it was right here. So when I had my reduction done, the surgeon, when he woke me up, I like was like all bandaged up, and he was like, "You're gonna be surprised because we did something for you." I was like, "Oh hell yes!" But there's a really dry, like where it was is a really dry and scaly patch, like all the time. I don't understand.
Okay.
He did not say that was gonna happen, but anyway. And like the third one, okay, before so in college, I know all my best stories in college. In college, before I even met Bill or was going to go out with Bill, I had a long term boyfriend. Okay. I cheated on him with his best friend, his very best friend.
Oh. His very best friend.
Like his bestest friend.
So the guy that you dated before Bill, you slept with his best friend.
I did. I wouldn't
Okay.
have put it so crudely, but yeah, I
Okay.
did.
So,
There were two lies in there, and one was the truth. You got to suss that out. Let's go and see. Let's see what everybody else says here. Let's see.
okay.
Let's see. Oh, Kaylee said you're a player. Yes, I'm not a player. I just a lot. Okay. Miss Jelly says, "I feel like I need a spreadsheet for this game." You do. You need to cover the spread and the odds too, guys. Get your bets going. Cammy is like, "Do not shovel snow. This is a heavy snow. It will break your back. You'll fall down. You'll get seriously injured. Nobody can afford that in January." I'm like, "You're right. You ain't got to tell me twice. I don't want to do nothing." Okay, so Gemma says the last two were lies.
Okay.
That's
So,
her.
do you want to know what I think was the lie?
Which was?
The nipple's a lie.
Okay, why do you
And
think that?
I don't know. I feel like I would have, in our friendship, would have already found that out because you would have done
Okay,
it.
Pixie Buddha said the three nipples is the truth.
Uh,
Pixie
okay.
Buddha says, yeah.
And I don't know why,
Cammy
but
says the nipple is true.
okay, girl. I'm gonna still go with that's a lie.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
And then the other two, because I know that you're like my spirit animal, and I would not. I can see you doing both of these during college.
Yes, yes.
Um, so I'm gonna go with the stripper story is a lie. I'm gonna say you slept with your your boyfriend's best friend.
Oh my God, what kind of person do you think I am?
Used to be a slut.
Okay, let's see. Kaylee says, "I think you dated Bill's best friend." No, it's not Bill. It was never Bill. I've
No.
seen all Bill's friends. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, this was so I had a long-term boyfriend who I dated for I'm going to tell you how long in college and that'll tell you how smart I am. 5 years. Do the math. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, she she took her own sweet time. But yeah, okay, okay. Where did you say the nipple was? It was right here, right like so on my old boobs, they actually came down here, but when they sat up straight like this, like my regular nipples were here and it was just slightly off kilter right here. And when they removed it, now it's just a dry, scaly patch that I have to keep like coconut oil oiled down. You know what I mean?
I get it.
Okay, so Kaylee says, sorry, your old boyfriend. Lisa says, she's glad to make it. Hi, we're glad you're here. So Dawn says, I can see all of them being true. I had a nipple on my forehead. That's why I wear bangs. Obviously. Brian swears the nipple is true.
I don't believe it. But then maybe it is true. I'm still going with my story.
You're still sticking to your story. Okay. Anybody else want to weigh in? Bethany says the boob is true. Cami says the boob. Yeah. This is the A crowd. Yeah, we brought our A game tonight, honey. This hat. Oh, she is hatting. Okay. I think you slipped and cheated on your ex. Okay. I Okay, does anybody want to know the actual truth? Two of those were absolute fabricated lies.
Yes.
Totally off the top of my head, friggin' lies. Okay, no, I
You
thought about them a little bit beforehand, but I just sort of. Um, Linda says nipple equals the truth.
you had a third nipple?
All right, so here's the real truth. I really did. Ed knows me so well. I did not ever. I did take my clothes off at a bar on a table once, just because I was really, really ripped. But I only got down to like a lacy bra, and then all my friends took me out of there. Okay, that's so I did never do a strip tease. I did not have a third nipple. However, I do have a scaly patch now that I have my breast augmentation. I don't know what it's from. And so Ed and everybody that guessed that you cheated on your ex-boy, I did repeatedly with I cheated on him with Bill.
Oh, so you just cheated on him with everybody?
Yeah, but he when we broke up, like right after we broke up, I saw him somewhere, like at the grocery. And I just said, "Hey, how you doing?" Whatever. I was already with Bill. We were already a thing. It was going down. He was like, "Let me ask you something, because everybody's saying this, because they all worked together. They were firemen. Okay, I'll just tell you that they were firemen." Okay, and
Mm.
anyway, he said, It's going around the fire hall. Everybody's making fun of me because they say that you slept with so and so. Is it true?" And I was like, no, gosh, no. What kind of person do you think I am now? I mean, I don't want to, like, do you know what I mean? That's the kind of
Right.
stuff I didn't want to, like, be mean to him. Not that it broke his heart. The thing is, he and I got when I met Bill, I totally ghosted him, and he totally ghosted me. I mean, we didn't have cell phones back then. We had, like, car, like those bag phones in the car. That was it,
Mhm.
which cost $100 to turn on. But like, I just never called him again. 5 years we spent together. I just never called him again. He just never called me again, and that was it. It was a done deal. I was with Bill, and that was like, and then 2 or 3 months after, well, I want to say 4 or 5 months. Bill just totally moved in with me, and we've been together ever since. So,
Hmm. See, it was
but
meant to
yeah,
be.
well, I guess, and I've never cheated on Bill, either dating or otherwise. So you guys don't have to worry about that. I'm true blue to my man. But yeah, Melissa said pole dance. Cami said pole dance a lie. What did I just tune into? Cheater equals truth. Andrew, you know me too. Oh my gosh, I have to pop in and say that I watched the entire LV men's fall winter. Oh, we're gonna talk about that in a second too, though. But
What is
yeah,
it?
I'm a player. My brother, oh, Bethany said my brother has a third nipple, so I went with that. Yeah, I've known plenty
Hmm.
of people that have, like, on their side and stuff, and a lot of famous people do. Like, it's a thing. Like, that's just,
Yeah,
it's
I've
like a
heard of it
birthmark.
before.
Huh?
I've heard of it before. I just feel
Yeah.
like if you would have had a third nipple, that would have slipped out of your mouth so many
I would
times.
have shown you
Right.
pictures. Right.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, hey Eva. Hi. Oh yeah, my old boyfriend 32 years later still thinks we're together. I know, because we never officially, like, I just said, I just never said nothing. And I have to tell you all this. Okay, one embarrassing thing. And then, have you thought of two lies and a truth?
I've thought of two.
Okay. All right. Okay, so I went to this guy's house. Like what happened was what had
Or
happened was
is this a
the
true story? Or are we playing the game
no,
still?
this is true. This is totally
Okay.
true. So, like, this is the story behind how this happened.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't, like, go seek him out. He didn't seek me out. But, like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So, it was maybe a year before, not even a year before I met Bill. So it was really close to the end anyway. But um the guy I was seeing at the time did not want to go to this concert. And I can't remember who the concert even was. I mean, it was like Cinderella or so. I don't even know. It was way back in the day. I'm no fool, nobody's fool. Yeah, I don't know. It was like Cinderella and somebody else and somebody else. I don't know. And he wanted to go, and so it was one of those. Have you ever had those concerts at the radio station, like, put you in a bus and they take you down to whatever town it's in? You all go to the show and they come back. It was one of those deals, right? So we were on that bus together and we got to talking and we found out, I don't even know what. I had
Yins
known
were
him for a long
drinking,
time.
probably.
Do what?
I said Yins were probably having a few drinks.
Yeah, we were. We were having drinks and otherwise, and we were partying, and so he had to drive me from that bus. Like, it met at our, like, either the radio station or the concert hall or somewhere, another concert hall or middle school or somewhere it met. And he had picked me up at my apartment. Now, mind you, my boyfriend is totally asleep inside my apartment. Okay. He pulls up and then he kisses me. And I'm just like, well, yeah, I'm gonna go with it.
Yeah. Because we're
and
whores.
and so then he he like saw me out at a bar or something like very shortly after that, and he was like, "Hey, why don't you come over tonight? I know so and so, I won't say his name, is working." Because firemen, they work 24-hour shifts, right?
Hmm.
So he was like, "Why don't you come over?" And so this is the most embarrassing part of this. Like I just happened the one time,
Did you
okay?
do
But
it
like,
in his bed?
huh?
Did you do it in the boyfriend's bed?
No, gosh, no, no.
Okay.
I okay, so he asked me to come over for a swim because he had a pool. And I was like, okay, midnight swim. And he had a brother, but I didn't think anybody was at his house. And this is like midnight, 1 in the morning. I mean, I'm creeping, I'm creeping around. I'm not,
Hmm.
you know. So I park way far away from his house and like walk up this hill. Everything here is on a hill. So I walk. And so I'm talking to myself, trying to talk myself out of it on the way into his house. I don't realize while I'm saying like, "You're an idiot. Stop now. Go back. It's not too late." I mean, I'm saying this out loud to myself, like, "Don't, God, you stupid bitch, go back. Why are you? You're a terrible person." I'm like talking like that, and then all of a sudden I hear somebody go, and I look over, and it's his brother and his girlfriend sitting in the pool, like just having a drink.
Oh God.
And I'm like, "Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, hey y'all." And I just hurry up and go in the house. And then it happened. And then I was just like, I was like, "Oh my God, let me just get out of here." That happened, y'all. Look at my face.
Did you go back for seconds?
No, mm-mm,
No.
no.
I have to
I
fix.
don't think so. Maybe. No, no. It wasn't a because I was so embarrassed by then. I was like, "Oh my God, I can't ever go back to his house." Because, like, what if his brother's there and he's like, "This lady was totally talking to herself." Because I was like, "Don't do it. Go back, turn around, just go back to your car. You stupid idiot. Don't freaking do this. Don't do it." And then he was like, I went, "Oh, hey, y'all."
The
And I mean,
times
he
I've tried to
knew. He
talk
knew.
myself out of things, and still, it's like your body just keeps going.
Oh my God. I did so Kaylee's I know. It's
It's
just like,
horrible.
oh my God,
Mhm.
why am I doing this? Like I had cheated on him a bunch because he was quite a bit older than me. And he and I didn't really have the same interests. I wanted to go and watch concerts and, party and do all the things a 20 something year old person in college does. And he was past that and he didn't really want
Yeah.
to. And his friend was closer to my age, you know what I mean? And so I cheated on him like all the time because I knew because he would always say like, we're not like he would always say like we're not exclusive, but it would make me really mad to think like, oh, you better not cheat on me. But then he was like, you can do what you want. Like, we didn't live together. Well, he
Yeah.
stayed at my house quite a bit, but he stayed at my apartment a lot, and like he was just like, we're not ever gonna get married. It's not one of those things, like blah blah blah. He'd say, "I love you to death," one of those type, and I don't love you. So
Hmm.
it was that thing. You know what I mean?
I
And
get it.
so it happened,
It
guys. I am
happens.
so embarrassed. So I told you guys that, but it happened.
Don't- Everybody on here has done something at
Oh
some
yeah,
point or other.
everybody's got skeletons. I'm just gonna
There's
tell mine. I'm just gonna tell
Yeah.
you guys.
I'm pretty good at telling mine also, so there's that.
Okay,
Okay.
Ed, tell me two lies and a truth.
Okay.
Okay.
So this was talking about, we were talking about the snow earlier and about like having a car accident in the snow. So I, when I was 17 years old, was saving up so much money for this 1991 Volkswagen Golf. Do you remember what those look
Yeah.
like? They're like little box style or whatever. So
Yeah.
it was red and it was a little 5 speed. And I actually taught myself how to drive this on our dirt road that we lived by. Like there used to be a hill and I would stop on it and I would, you know, teach myself how to drive this car. So, anyways, it lasted about I don't know, 3 or 4 months. I It was snowing. I was driving the school. I think I was like a junior at the time, and I slid on some ice, and the front of my car went underneath of a school bus in front of me. Yeah, so totaled my car. It lasted like 3 or 4 months. I saved up for this car for a long time. My mom actually had helped me purchase it, and then I had to pay her back. So that was a whole ordeal. So
Okay, okay,
okay,
okay. So you wrecked your dream car that you had saved up for, and your mom helped you, and you
yes,
wrecked it under a school bus. Okay, did
I
you
rear-ended a school bus. Yes,
your car? So let me ask you this: that Golf, did it go completely under? Were you harmed in any way?
no, it just folded up the hood, like kind of like went underneath the back of it and just like folded the hood up a little bit,
Okay,
and
this sounds
obviously like killed the
pretty.
front grill and it like smashed the car. Yeah.
Okay, this sounds pretty believable. I'm thinking, yeah,
Okay.
I I think that. Okay, go wait. Levon, what's okay, hold on. Let let me look at talk to Levon.
Okay.
Levon Eliason. Oh my, that would be the time that back in November 2023, I found an authentic Hermes scarf for $10 at Goodwill and felt my heart racing, hoping that blog does well. All right, Levon, are you shamelessly plugging your vlog sale? And you're fine. It's fine. You guys, 2224, definitely check out Levon Eliason's vlog sale. Do not forget it. This is going to be good. Okay. All
Get
right,
it,
go ahead.
Levon.
Okay, so I think that's very believable, guys. Okay,
Okay.
you guys have to help me because that one was very believable. Okay,
Ready for my second story?
I'm ready.
Okay. So, you know my best friend Valerie. Well, you don't
Yes.
know her, but you've heard of her.
Yes. I feel
So,
like I do.
anyways, me and her met at a market research office. I started there when I was 18 years old. So, I ended up working my way up and I ended up becoming the office manager. When I left there, I think I was like, I don't know, 29 or 30 when I had left. Anyways, this was probably when I was like 22 years old. Valerie and the other supervisor, and I was the supervisor at the time. At this time, Valerie was the office manager, okay?
Okay.
Because she was responsible.
Yes, Valerie's always been
Anyways,
on the ball,
yeah.
right? Okay.
So they asked me one day, her and Alicia go, hey, we're going to go get stuff and we're going to make some mint milkshakes. Do you want one? And I was like, does a bear shit in the woods? Of course I want a mint milkshake. Absolutely. So they go to the store, they get mint laxative, make these milkshakes back in our office kitchen, and
No,
and anyways, so I'm sitting there, we have these milkshakes. Of course I suck it down because I'm fat and I just, had to drink this fucking milkshake.
you're fine.
Had to
Fine.
drink this milkshake. So anyways, I end up starting like my stomach's like starting to gurgle and like
Gurgling.
I'm getting pains and different things like that. So I have to go home because I'm feeling sick. So I go home. I am I have to go. I get this feeling where I have to really like go to the bathroom, like I'm ready to go. Kelly, my sister, is in the shower at the time.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I'm like screaming, like, you gotta hurry up. Like I'm going to SHIT myself. And so she gets out of the shower and she comes to the door
No.
and she looks at me. At this point, I start crying because I
You're
was like,
sweating. Yeah.
well, I had shit my pants.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
And she goes,
The
oh,
deed is done.
the deed's done. Kelly looks at me. She's in her towel and she goes, oh, Eddie Joe, you already pooped your pants, didn't you? And I said, so yeah, I have to go in. I finish. Anyways, so the whole night, I was like, my stomach felt like it was turning inside out. Like it was a mess. I didn't speak to Valerie for like 3 days. It was a whole ordeal. I didn't go to work. I said, F you bitches, I'm not coming to
I
work.
would be
Like
mad.
it was a whole thing.
You
So
weren't the only one she got. She got everybody in the office.
no, just me.
Oh,
Oh, and they had milkshakes too, but theirs didn't have laxative in it.
Okay, that's pretty believable, but
Okay.
something I want let's hash it out first.
Okay.
Okay, something tells me that if you had to go, you would have gone at the office because you're like, I don't care.
Well, I didn't have to go at the office. I started to get my stomach felt like I was feeling
Did you
sick.
know at that time that they had done that to you?
I had no clue.
Okay, when
Mhm.
did you find out?
When I called and I went off on them, I was like, I
Okay.
go, because I felt I kept asking him at work. I was like, did you guys do something like because it was all after that milkshake. Like I started to feel sick, and yeah, I called Valerie and I went off on her and was like, I know you did something, and she's like, we put laxative in your milkshake, and yeah, it was a horror
Uh,
deal. Hmm.
the horror. Okay,
Hmm.
I'm gonna put a pin in that one. I don't know.
Okay.
I think the golf story is pretty believable. Okay,
Okay.
let's hear your third one.
So my third one was actually a college story. It was when I was going to college.
Yes, yes.
And so I ended up having a little fling with one of the professors that were teaching a geography class that I had taken in
Okay.
college. And it just started off with like us going, like he would come up and sit at the table like when I was out in the common area or whatever, and like we'd start conversations and stuff. Then he asked to hang out. And I actually the house I lived on at the time was on the river, the Ohio Valley River, and we had like a
Yeah.
boat dock and stuff.
Mhm.
So I would he would come over, we'd have like fires and stuff, and then like a group of us would like go swimming and stuff off the boat dock that we had. And yeah, one night we just got drunk and some things happened, and then it kept happening here and there.
Guys, I don't know.
Hmm.
Mm.
So which one, girl?
That one is believable because I feel like we're kind of like hoes together. So he would come to your house. Who
Yeah,
approached
he
you?
would come
You?
to the how I lived on Willing Island. Actually, do you know where the casino is?
Yes.
Okay, so I had me and my cousin David rented an apartment that was it was a duplex,
So you
and
were
it was
in Wheeling.
right in Willing. Yeah, like when you our backyard, we had a boat dock, and you could see Willing across this like across the river, like the bigger
Okay.
buildings and stuff. So yeah,
All right. All right. All right. God, I don't know, guys. Okay, so Lisa believes it's the milkshake poop story.
hmm.
Miss Jelly says I feel like Ed wouldn't be swimming in no Ohio River.
Oh girl, I did.
Okay, okay. Hey, Burger Boy. Hi, Craig. Hi, love. So Bethany feels like also the laxative story is true. And so yeah, Wheeling, West Virginia. Yep. That's
Hmm.
it, Chris. Car story happened, but car was fixed. Did you get the car fixed or was it totaled?
No, it was totaled. Yeah.
It was totaled. I can
Yeah,
see that. Like,
because it wasn't worth I because it was an older car. You have to think I didn't get my driver's license till '99. So the
okay.
car was what 8 or when I was 17 was 8 or 9 years old. And yeah, the damage that was done wasn't like it was more than what the car was worth. So,
So yeah, that would the adding makes up for so like yes, in 99 you would have been 19. The car was a 91 you said, so it was
1991.
91, so it was like 8 or 9 years old.
Yeah, when I
I
was I got my license in '99. So, I was 17 in 2000, so the car was 9 years old.
I'm not sure in college that you would have been so bold to maybe F around with your college professor,
Well,
although
some things were secret. I was very secretive back
okay. So man, this is tough. It's got to be two lies and one truth.
then. It is. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Jeez, man. The math is mathing. So I, Ed, I want to say, because I feel like if Valerie had done that to you at work, because Valerie is responsible at work and she don't f's with work. So if
Mhm.
there's work to be done, she might mess with you on her own time. But I don't feel like Valerie, so that one's out. That
Okay.
one's got to go. Maybe she did it on your own time. It does seem like something friends would do to each other, I'm sure. Uh so it's down to the professor and the golf. I think because it's snowing, that reminded you of the story, and that's the story you told because it's true.
You
Well,
think?
and last time you told me a story, you said the nurse story first, and then
Yeah.
you were like, oh crap, I told the truth first. So it might be like you to say the lies first, then go with the truth. So I think the car is true, but Brian says I did it with a professor. He took my ass to Paris for spring break. Okay. So it is more okay, yeah. Uh a 9-month fling. Wow. Yes, you worked for that.
Get it, Brian.
Annie. Get it. Nobody's mad at you. Hi, Maria. Okay, okay, guys, help me. So it's down to the golf or the professor. There were a lot of details in that story. All right, I just know that my first inkling was the car, but
Okay.
I'm going to say that your truth is the professor.
Okay.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Yeah.
The milkshake one is the one that's the true story.
Damn it, Valerie, you got me.
Oh, girl. Yeah. First off, so the professor story I took from Brian because he told me that story.
Okay. Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Not the exact story. Like I added my own
Yeah.
fling to it, but
Man,
me
you
and him
put some
talked.
shit into that too. I
Mhm.
love it. Okay.
But the part where I lived on the island and I had lived where a boat dock, like our backyard had a boat dock, like that's
Was
all
all
true
true.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Because
just
you got
added the
to put some
professor
truth to it to get the
so
lie
that
in
I could
there.
tell the stories. Yeah, I had to do something like that. Because, girl, I was struggling with this for a second.
Oh
And
my
then the
God. You?
golf, the golf story, I never wrecked that car. There's truth to it. I did save up money. My mom helped me buy that car. I
Yes.
never wrecked it, and I never hit a school bus.
Oh my
But
God.
Valerie used to do some nasty shit
I
to me at
I
work.
am so
Mhm,
okay. So why did she do? Did had you done some pranking to
mhm.
her?
No, so we used to do stuff. Okay, so this is how it went. We used to do some nasty things to each other. Like there would be times like Valerie had Mountain Dew bottles, and I'd put like dish liquid or something in her Mountain Dew, and then she'd take a big gulp, and yeah, it was a mess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then there was a time where they asked me if I wanted food from McDonald's. I said I just want a double cheeseburger and a French fry. They went and got a condom and they put mayonnaise in it and stuck it inside my sandwich. To where when I was biting my sandwich, this condom came out and smacked me in the chin. And then I like threw a fit and threw my food, and it was a whole mess. Valerie
Okay.
used to grab the plunger out of the bathroom and run at me with it.
Oh my God. Wow.
Nasty.
Okay.
She
So
was nasty.
Valerie, first of all, after the first time, never would I allow her to get me anything to eat again. But that is so funny. You're a good liar. Okay.
Thank you. Listen, I
I
had to think of those stories while you were talking, and I was like, so I had to put things like, I was like, okay, well, we'll talk about the weather because I thought about the snow outside. So I was like, put something together with that. And then, but I had to add some truth. I had to be like, okay, well, I have to talk like about a car that I used to have. Do you know what I mean?
okay. Yeah.
And then the professor thing was because I seen Brian in the comments and that story hit my head. So, mhm,
These were good.
mhm.
Now, next week we'll play it again.
Oh, yes.
This is a fun game.
I like this
And
game.
yeah, I like it. It's fun. It was a game show, I think. Or no, one of the late night talk show people did it, I think. Like the James, one of the Jimmys or James,
Yeah.
one of those. Yeah. Wow, I am blown away that I did so poorly at that. I thought I knew you, but
Are we keeping score for for like the next four lives
I
then?
mean,
I mean, so I have
I
one,
feel
right?
like we have to because
I'm yeah, no.
I'm batting 0 for this.
Girl, it was
Damn.
like I can see why you went with the car one though. There was so much to the truth on the car story.
Yeah.
I just didn't hit a school bus.
Well, what caught me off guard about the car at first was that you kind of threw in that it went under and then you kind of said no it buckled and then I was like, well that kind of maybe that's a lie.
Yeah, you threw me off with that question, so I was trying to think what would happen real quick.
Yeah, so that one
Yeah.
I was kind of like, but what also kicked me out with Valerie, if you had said it was just Kelly
Hmm.
or somebody, like I would totally have picked that one because I feel like Valerie has her shit together.
Oh, she does. That was when she was fun.
Yeah, yeah, and she like wouldn't play. But yeah, you said that had been when you were 18, so
I
it's
was like 22 then. Yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
So yeah, 22. Yeah.
Oh, girl,
So
I literally it was like lava coming out of me, and they had put so much in there. Like when they had Valerie didn't sleep that whole night because she was like, my first off, my mom called and went off on her. I went off on
oh,
her because she ended up admitting what had happened. Actually, she did not admit to what happened. Our friend Jamie Carpenter at the time, she did admit to it that day.
yeah,
But our friend Jamie Carpenter had called Valerie because she was like, Ed is like really sick. Like, are you sure you didn't do anything? And then that's when Valerie admitted to her what they had did. And Jamie called me and she's like, okay, so this is the thing. Don't be mad at her. She, you know, blah, 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 blah. She, so
she
she
was
told
gonna
me,
take it to the grave.
she, yeah, so Jamie told me, then I obviously was like this, hung up on Jamie, and poor Jamie was probably like, oh God. So I hung up on her and I called Valerie and I was like screaming like the exorcist. And I was like, I'm never gonna speak to you again. Like my stomach felt like it was like turning in knots.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
had
for
put
sure.
so much of this like liquid laxative into the milkshake. It
Oh
was
my
supposed to be
god,
like a tablespoon, and the container was like this big, and they had put like, I mean, it was like
I,
a lot.
I can't even believe they did that. Like that floors me, and that is something that you would do to somebody you hate,
Mhm.
right?
Oh yeah, no, they thought it was funny. Yeah, I mean, and don't
I
get me
can't. I
wrong,
wouldn't be friends with. I. It would take me a while to get over something like that.
I didn't go to work for 3 days, and I realized I was like, "Bitch, you have a car payment. You got to get back to
You
work."
got to go to work. Yeah, and I'm
So
sure Valerie was sorry, but
oh, she was so upset. Like
yeah,
Jamie had called me the next day and she was like, Valerie's so concerned. She's so worried. Like she's crying. She didn't sleep last night. Cause I am allergic to like a lot of different medicines too. So Valerie was panicking that night, like, oh my gosh, like what if something
yeah,
happens to him, like and he's allergic to something, you know what I mean? So she was like
yeah.
panicking. So yeah.
Oh my god, I can't
Hmm.
even imagine. That is so crazy. Like,
You know I wasn't passing up a mint milkshake. I said,
oh my gosh, I was gonna tell you a story that my friend, that happened to my friend, but I'm not going to because I might use that as my own story in another game that we
oh yeah.
play,
Yeah.
Two Lies and a Truth. So I'm gonna bring my A game. People, so Bill always tells me, like, I know instantly when you're telling a lie. Like, I know. My kids tell me instantly, like, I feel like I'm okay with it, but then my face gets really red when I tell stuff.
Hmm.
And so that's one of my tells. Not that I should tell you this now, but like my face will flush because it's either I'm thinking back on the memory or I'm so like, oh God, I'm lying. They're gonna know. Oh shit, I'm lying. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because I always tell my kids, when they were growing up, it's just really easy. Like if you tell one lie, you have to tell 25 more.
Hmm.
If you just go ahead and tell the truth, you're done. It's out.
Yeah.
But so yeah, it's just harder to keep up with. But yeah, you flawlessly did
Well,
that.
girl, because I was thinking when you were talking, I was like, oh my gosh, I have to put something together here. And that's the thing. Like at first, when I first started to tell the story, like when you gave me the shot to do it first, I was like, okay, I went to tell you, and then I was like, that one's the true one. Like you, like,
Yeah. Yeah,
like
that's why I
I
thought, like, okay,
have
I
such
did
a
that
hard
whole
time.
thing. Do you remember the movie Princess Bride when the guy is trying to ration out whether he put the poison in his drink or his? And he says, I know that you wouldn't put it in mine, thinking I would know that you know that I know you wouldn't put it in mine and therefore I would drink first. Inconceivable, that guy. So I was doing that thing of like, oh, you came out with the first lie, the
Hmm.
truth last time. So now I know that you probably wouldn't tell the lie first. Oh, wow. Now I can't even remember which one. Did I go with the golf?
You went with the
No,
golf, yeah.
I went with the golf. Such a rookie
But half
mistake.
that story's true. I did
Yeah.
work my butt off to get that car. I just didn't hit anything with it.
Yeah, you were really feeling that professor story. I don't know what all Brian told you, but I want Brian to tell me that.
Mm-hmm. Oh
Oh
yeah.
my God. All right,
Yeah.
we're going to switch gears for a minute and
Okay.
talk about. So, did you see any of the Louis Vuitton drop from Pharrell again?
The
Did you
new
get
Almas that are out and stuff. Yes.
Well, there was like it's very Western themed, and they added to the leather speedy game a purple. I know, and like a Tiffany blue teal.
Mm. I like
But I
Tiffany.
mean, 10 grand. Get the. I can't. Like
Oh
I
my
will
gosh, no,
obsess. I'll obsess over it. There's no way in hell.
no.
But and is Burger Boy still on? Because I was thinking Jackie told me that you said your essay might have said they could come out with some canvas in different colors, which then I'm down. We know they can do it because they came out with the damier
Yeah,
in canvas in the red, the green, the blue, and whatever, and the
you're
yellow and
eventually
stuff.
gonna
So
get it at some point. Maybe not
yeah,
this year, but I bet you eventually we'll see something like that.
yeah. So I'm gonna have to because I've done pretty good, and I bought okay, so I did buy I bought a Marc Jacobs half price item that I will show you probably next week. I
Oh,
traded two people for some different bags. I sold two as a bundle on Mercari today. This girl just kept talking me down, talking me down. And I just kind of was like, God, they have sat here on sale for over a year.
yeah,
Like any money is good money at this point. So she wanted to bundle a couple of them. And I was like, you know what? Like, I don't even, she was very persistent, like, come on, do the deal. And I was finally like, okay, fine,
yeah.
take the bags, you know. So, yeah. So yeah. Okay.
I
Okay.
think
Burger
where
Boy
I'm at
says
right now in my what I have, I did get rid of almost all of my like vintage Louis Vuitton, all of that. Like I have nothing left. Um,
nothing.
I mean, I do, but I don't have any old pieces left or anything like that. Like I have the. Mm, meh. Anyways, but mostly it's like Coach, and I mean, I don't know, but
I
I
got you.
everything I have here, I don't want to part with now.
Yeah.
So
I'm in
that's
a
the
real
only.
lockdown situation on this wallet, guys. I continue to look. But when I get to the cart, I'm like, no. So yeah. I've done well. There's only 2 weeks, and I'm so like over January that I'm so like I won't even say I'm depressed. I'm just like blawed out. Like,
Yeah,
there's 2 more weeks of freaking January.
I know. There will definitely be some new stuff, and
Yeah.
I don't know, like, anytime in the next month or 2, like, it just depends if I run across the right deal, but I put my 2024 wish list out today, and there of course, there's, like, 14 bags on there, and I don't know if I'll
Yeah.
do all 14 of those bags, but there are things that I really like, before I did that video, I was thinking all last week, and I was like, "What do I really want?" So it's all
Mhm.
stuff that I really feel like I'll want, and I won't get it here and wanna get rid of it. Do you know what I
I
mean? Like,
heard. Yeah. Yeah.
so many times like last year, I had so much stuff coming here from like either Coach or Dooney and Burke and
Yeah. Yeah.
vintage Louis Vuittons, like things that I felt like I just had to have. Like I bought them because they were such great deals. and they were things that I never was going to use. So got rid of it. I traded it off, or I did something.
Yeah,
So
I
I
like
want
the
it to be
trade.
more
I love the
meaningful
trade.
this year. Yeah,
I
I like
love the
trading too.
trade. But at this point, I don't want to trade. So I want to trade one for one. I don't want to do like, unless I'm trading something great big that you have 4 or 5 different bags. I'm cool with that because I'm getting rid of
Yeah,
stuff. But like, for me to trade you, like give me 4 or 5 of your things and here's one of mine. Like, I'm not going to do that deal ever because that just brings more bags in,
yeah,
and I
it's
need.
time to clear out.
Yeah, it's time to clear out for me. I mean, we'll see what the rest of the year has, but at this point, I just always feel like this in January. But historically, I really buy hard to take up for all the January that I missed. So in February, so I hope that I don't do that. But you just never know. And eBay popped up with a Valentine's 15% off luxury bags today with a
I,
code.
yeah,
And so y'all know that eBay, I'm really not scared at all to buy on eBay
mhm,
because they have anything that's over $500. You send to them, they authenticate it, shoot it on out to you. You're good. So I'm not scared at all to buy with eBay. And they'll even tell you if conditions bad on it. So, but the thing is, buying a bag, no,
yeah.
yeah, I can't do
I
it.
have like 6 luxury pieces I want. The rest of my wish list was from the Coach boutique, like not outlet. Like I want like Tabby 26 or the soft Tabby, and then but the items that I want in luxury, like
Yeah.
there's Prada,
Mhm.
her or like a Louis Vuitton piece. I don't know what else is on there, but first off, I think the Real and Fashion File is where I'll be buying from this year.
Yeah. Yeah. That sounds good.
Yeah.
Levon says, I have the Coach idol bag coming, the one that was on sale, and I wouldn't pay $6.95. Oh, I remember that one. Remember that? And everybody was like, $6.95. What are you thinking? But now, they had to put them all on sale. So you did
Mhm.
good if you got that on sale, Levon. Way to go. I'm very excited for you. Yeah, it was a lot cheaper. Good deal. Craig says, "Hey, with eBay, everything over 500 isn't often." Yeah, that's right. Yes, that is so right. Thank you for saying that because I've had things get to me really quick and think, well, what the hell? Why did that come so quick? And then it wasn't like, especially stuff from Japan. They don't, for some reason, they just be sending it on. And I had something from England once, from the UK. And so, like, not everything hits the authenticity guaranteed thing, even though they have it on there. They have that because everybody's second picture on eBay is authenticity guaranteed
Yeah.
by eBay, but not everybody. So, yeah, the blue check mark, you got to check that. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yeah.
I always trust the Japanese sellers though. I've
Oh, I haven't had an issue.
never had an
But I think somebody did, but I don't want to talk about
I'm
that.
sure there's one gonna slip in here and there.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. The seller has to pay for it. Yeah, they've got to pay for it. But so I bought a bag. No, not the last big bag. Who is she? But one of the last bags that you guys have never seen because I'm waiting for a part from LV. But that girl, she paid for it and she took a bath on that bag for what she gave it to me for. Brand new bag. She gave it to me for half off because she had already parted out the strap on it. The strap on. Oh my
Mm.
God. I would have too, girl. But yeah. So I got a really good deal. And hopefully someday. So I keep contacting LV, and the little gal there said, it's France. Apparently the straps that come in, the adjustable straps come in 2 pieces. Or maybe she's got two, the chain and the strap. I don't know, but only one came and she's like, I can't give it to you until I get both. And I've called them and it's a thing. And I was like, okay, because it's been 3 months. But
Yeah.
yeah, hopefully pretty soon I'll get it and we can show that bag because that'll be a nice bag to show. I really love the bag. I just haven't been able
Oh,
to
it's a
carry it.
gorgeous bag.
It is gorgeous, yeah. So anyway, let's see what we got going on. Kaylee says my husband got me an emerald green Bulgari bag for Christmas. Is it Bulgari?
Mm.
Bulgari? I don't know. I love Bulgari, but oh my god, that's awesome. Yes, I'm very excited for you, babes. Yes, yes. Lisa says I sell to buy, and the bags that I no longer love were bothering me sitting there. Exactly. That's what happens to me. You guys are gonna be so shocked when you see the bag that I traded with another YouTuber. That's not well. I have a video coming up Saturday with Cami and Eva. So Cami and I, this is a cool story. Cami and I did a trade, right? And the thing that I traded to Cami and the thing that she traded to me, Eva has both of them. So she's going to do the video as well and show both of her.
That's fun.
Right? Isn't that
Yeah.
funny? So yeah, Cami thought that would be fun to like we could all three do that. And then the week after that, the Saturday after next, guys, do not miss it. You guys are going to be like, "Oh my god, you did what?" But it's
Oh, I'm so
okay. It's
excited.
okay. It's okay. There is logic to be had from this. I did this for a reason, and the bag that I am getting is totally one that I've been wanting for a while. Will I keep it forever? Probably not, but hey, for the moment, right?
Right.
And I'm really glad. I feel like the person loves it that got it, and I think it's more her speed than it is mine. It will get use and it will be a forever bag for that person. So that makes me feel good. I feel like that'll
Yeah.
make me, that makes me happy. Jamie, hello. Jamie says, I love Ed's background. Is anyone else trying to look at Winnie's background to figure out what bag she traded?
I totally was.
You are?
I was
Yeah.
looking at your background. I'm like, what bag's missing, girl?
Get in there and check it out, guys. Get in there. No? Okay. It's going to be a shock. It's going to be a shocker. And if y'all know anything,
I sometimes like a shocker.
I know that's right. Woo! Woo! Ed said it, guys. Not me. Not me. Not me. I've told you guys way too much shit in this live tonight.
I don't know what's going on with this angle we have going on today, but it looks like I have huge old, like,
Oh,
big
boo-boo.
old titties.
My third nipple. Not that but I've known people that have had that, and it looks kind of like I think one of my cousins had it. It had a third one like on their hip or something or on their side, and it kind of just looks like a birthmark. If
Yeah.
they didn't point out and say this is a nipple, you would be like, "What is that on it?" Yeah, it just looks like a birthmark. But anyway, yeah, it happens. It happens more than you would think.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
yeah. Dawn says, what bag is it? Dawn, have you figured it out, babe? Oh my God. If you figured it out, don't tell. Well, you can tell. I don't care. KT Reb, hello. Went to Chanel today and bought a mini classic pouch in bright pink. Oh my God, I'm
Yeah.
excited. I'm never going to buy a bag with all of these price increases. So I decided on one SLG that was on my wish list. Okay, girl. You do you. Listen, it's Christmas. You've taken care it's after Christmas. You've taken care of everybody else. It's January blah. The weather sucks. There is
Mhm.
nothing to look forward to. It gets dark at 4 o'clock. It's just horrible. You've got to treat yourself every now and then. Okay. So yes, I'm excited for you. It sounds pretty. Yeah, it does sound pretty. My store had a bunch this time. Okay, girl, yes. I think it's the Chanel bag with the candy top handle strap. What is it though? Hmm.
Oh my god, is that missing?
Is it?
I don't know because I can only see 2 lanes.
I know. She set it up like this. Ooh.
Hmm.
Saya! Oh my God, tomorrow. Tomorrow I have a video, and it's all because of Saya. Ooh. So y'all remember when Autumn did one of her vlogmases on a package she got from Saya from so the laundry guy, he works at his store. He like manages the store for him and stuff in the Minneapolis Malls of America. And
Mm.
he's a legitimate guy from HGTV, so he's a star. Patrick,
Right.
yes. Okay, well, they sent me a care package because y'all know. Okay, I'm gonna tell this story again when I do the video tomorrow, but like y'all know that like I think I told you this when we were on vacation together. I said like laundry is my thing. Laundry is my mother effing thing. I will not stay anywhere that does not have a washer and dryer in the
Right.
room.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And you remember how I was like, we gotta find this washer and dryer. You know me.
It was hidden, girl.
It was hidden, but listen, we found it. But I do not like to come home from my vacation with any dirty clothes except the dirty clothes that we're all wearing, the clothes we're wearing. That is just a thing. I like clean sheets. I like fresh sheets. I like to spray my pillow with things, stuff like
Hmm.
that. So, like, girl, I am so excited to unbox this package.
And
She
that's
said that
tomorrow's
already too.
video.
Huh? Yeah, tomorrow's video.
I'm excited, girl.
I'm excited too. Excited. Thank you so much. Oh my God. You are amazing for doing that. So, aloha. Yes. I got to go home for a few days to Hawaii. That was nice. So yeah, there. Oh, Yota Style is in the house. Hello, Yota. Show us
Thank
your boobs.
you.
Yota, show us your boobs.
Show your boobies, Yoda.
That's my picture of her on my phone. It's just her cleavage right
Oh my
here.
gosh.
She's seen my boobs. I've seen her boobs. Is that weird, guys?
You've seen my whole backside.
Oh my God.
Girl, you've seen some things
I
actually.
have seen some things from you too. I don't know why it is. We just want to share our bodies with
Me
each other.
too. I definitely do. I
She
can't
said it's
wait
a shocker.
till we go on vacation this summer and Kelly comes.
Oh my God. I can't wait. I just can't wait.
God. Me, you, and her together. Oh God.
Trouble. Trouble.
Trouble.
But it's fun.
It's
Yocha
fun.
said it's not weird. Winnie and I are tight. I've literally got a picture of Yota in a low cut, and all I did was like crop out everything but this. And this is her picture on my phone.
I love it.
Dawn's picture is this of her doing this, which I love. Cammy's is yours is this.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah. So cool. And
Really.
Bill's is no, I'm kidding. We learned our lesson from that 20 years ago, honey. No, 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 no.
Why did a
Okay, now
picture get out somewhere?
do you remember my story? I told
Re-
Bill and I our most embarrassing stories once on a Vlogmas because guys, Vlogmas, it's no joke. It's no joke.
I'll never do it.
I don't know that I will again. I'll keep doing vlogs and stuff because vlogs are fun.
I like your
Yeah, and we do the same old shit every weekend. We literally do the same old nothing changes, but like I told somebody in a comment today who said like I like seeing the mundanity, the mundane, just you all getting out of the house, going to the
Mhm.
food shop, going to Walmart, going to Sam's, going to the post office, going to the groomer. I mean, that's all we ever do. Like literally, we get Carter up, and she's like, "I don't want to go. You do the same crap every weekend. I don't want to go." Like, unless you're going
Let's
somewhere
go.
different and fun. But Bill's mom and dad, that's what they did, and so I feel like we've become them. My parents were always wild, crazy, and did my dad was just nutty, and he did crazy shit. So it is nice for me to have a nice, normal routine and know
Yeah.
what's happening and not. I find comfort in that because when I
Mhm.
was growing up, I didn't. know from minute to minute what was going to happen.
Right.
So, but Bill, that's what his parents did. They, they got up on Saturday, they picked up their grandkids, and they went to like the flea market. They went to the grocery store. They went to Walmart, Kmart when there was a Kmart, Target, whatever. They just did running. They rode around and that's what we do. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
I like it.
yeah, we have a schedule. And it does sometimes, but I never get up and think, "Oh God, we're gonna do the same shit again." No, I always just am like, "Okay, let's go do our stuff."
Yeah.
You know. So yeah. But yes, Yota, I know you too well. Yeah, yeah. You should have the milkshake song for Yota on your ringtone. I know, right? Remember that when that was a thing? You guys
Mm-hmm.
remember when every single person you knew who it was calling, you didn't have to look because it would be
Girls the yard. Or it's not girls, it's boys, right?
yeah, right. It's whatever you want, babe. It's whatever you want. But yeah, I had one friend who her she always did like garage sales all the time. Like she was a constant garage sale haver. Not she loved to go to garage sales, but then she would buy a bunch of shit and then she would end up selling it, and so it's a vicious endless circle. And so
Kind of
her
like us with bags.
yes, same thing. Like we had the same sickness. But every time I would tell her all the time, like, your house is getting to look crazy, your carport, because all this stuff's sitting out here. So I turned her ringtone into Sanford and Son, and she didn't know it for a long time, but it was dun 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 dun, because it was starting to look junky out there, and I lost my phone one day, and I said like, "Girl, call my phone because I can't find it. It went between the seats. I don't know where." And then it started playing that ringtone. I was like, "Oh God, turn it off! I know where it is. Oh my God!" And then she was like, "Is my ringtone Sanford and Sons right now?" I was like, "No."
It is.
Yeah, it is. It kind of is. So yeah, that guy got an old. So my ringtone for Bill, I can't even remember what my ringtone for. It's been so many things, but his for me was. You remember that song that you're crazy bitch, dun dun
Oh
dun
God, I
all
love
the
that
yeah.
song.
Oh,
Yes.
that was his ringtone for me forever. For like as soon as that song came out until yeah,
So
until we
talking
all got new
about
phones. Yeah.
ringtones, we were at a football banquet for Valerie's oldest son,
Hmm.
and they were giving like speeches and stuff, and you're supposed to like silence your phone, all of this good old stuff. And so we're sitting at these tables, and my phone, I had Thriller. So my I forgot to turn my phone off. So all of a sudden in this auditorium, my phone's going Thriller dance all night. Like start singing, and I can remember the feeling that I got. I was like, oh yeah. And then Valerie, all she did was look at me with daggers like this.
You're like, you poisoned me with X-Lax
Literally,
one
yeah,
time.
yeah,
We're
it's
you
fine.
no, you can't do that, Valerie.
Well, then I get that like nervous, uncomfortable feeling. So they're still like giving speeches, and I'm like sitting there chuckling, and like my body's like dying because I caught it
Yeah.
so fucking. Oh,
Because when you're supposed to be quiet, you never can be. That's the only time I really want to be like,
yeah, that's me too. I can't control myself. Yeah, I get like this warm feeling in my body, and I'm just like, oh god, I'm dying.
yes, for sure. Like you have to disguise it as a. Yeah, the best times. I took John. John's probably. John, are you okay? He's probably watching. But anyway, John wasn't like raised up with his dad. I mean, he knew his dad, he loved his dad, but his dad and my dad, grew up together and were best friends. Anyway, his dad passed away while we were seniors, and he called me and he was like, will you take me to my dad's service? And I was like, yeah, of course I will. And I don't even know what cracked us up, but he was sitting in the back, with me. We kind of slid in the back, and then his like family noticed he was sitting there. We're like, "Get up here! You're his son," And like, I don't know what cracked us up, but we were back there laughing. He'll know because he don't forget nothing. But we were laughing at something. I mean, it wasn't like he was really like close. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but it was that thing. And then one time, I think I told you guys this story about my great grandmother passing away. I mean, she was in her 90s, guys. She lived a good life. But you know, my aunt came out of the bathroom at the chapel at the funeral home, and she immediately, like, the bathroom is back here, the double doors. It was just like a straight shot from the ladies' bathroom, swinging the doors open, and then straight down the middle aisle, there was my great grandmother. So she thought she would go pay her last respects, but she had on a skirt, and guess what? That's
Oh,
that skirt was up in her, and her slip was up in her pantyhose.
oh no.
And she walked all the way down the aisle.
Oh.
And my other aunt jumped right up and like went over to her and like pulled it all down. And we dragged her over to sit down. And I was like, oh. But I could not stop laughing at that. And I like my great grandma, but that was hilarious to me. And I was a
Right.
kid. I was like 10 or 11. I mean, I was young when she died, but I was like, oh my God, I've never seen anything like this thing. This was a party.
This is the best thing ever.
Yeah, and then of course, you go eat. I don't know, country folk. That's what we do. The church has you to dinner.
Yeah, we do that too.
Yeah, and so you go and eat your fried chicken, your potato salad, and you're always like, "Who fixed this?" Okay, her.
It's
I'm gonna eat some. Right. But anyway, you get your baked beans and stuff. But that's all anybody could talk about was it was actually, you know what? At this time, I think it was my cousin. It was my aunt that jumped up. It was one of my dad's first cousins, so it would have been my second cousin that walked up to the. And I won't say her name because what if she ever sees it? But
right
I
now
felt
she's
I
like this.
felt for her, but also in the same time, it did kind of like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, Cammy, I think you're doing this on my phone. I think I have a like this phone. I'll have to check, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Autumn's is I think preset. Sometimes when you add a contact and they already have a preset
Yeah,
picture, that
that's
goes
how
that
hers
thing.
is too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I like to change it to my personal picture of you.
Makes sense.
I mean,
I
Burger
like
Boy,
it.
thank you for coming by. What time? It's 8:46. We got to get out of here too. What do you got coming out? So you have a video today.
My video came out today at 5, and then I have a video coming out Saturday. What is the video Saturday? I don't know. I haven't filmed it yet. It's getting filmed tomorrow
I
or something.
know. Oh my God. I'm the same way. I'm like, I
So,
know I have a video tomorrow, and I knew it was the stuff that Saya sent me from the Laundry Evangelist because I'm really excited about that. But then I had
mhm.
another thing that someone sent me, and I thought I was losing my mind before we got on this live because I was like, I don't remember what in the hell that was, but I finally figured it out. But yeah, I'm going to turn a Speedy, not a bandolier, a Speedy into a crossbody bag tomorrow.
Oh.
It's magic.
Ah.
So, and I'm also going to see all the goodies that Saya sent me. Like, oh my God. I just wanted it. I was like, could you send me like a laundry spray? Because I wanted to try that laundry spray because I said this the other day. Febreze is starting to smell so chemically gross. I said this with
Yeah.
Dawn last week. It's just starting to have this like really not so fresh. They market it as, oh, it's the fresh, make your clothes smell fresh and renew all your. But then to me, it's smelling like essence of landfill anymore. It just really has a really chemical, like, I don't know,
Yeah.
Monsanto smell. So
And I don't feel like the smell. I don't use it anymore because it just you spray it and you smell it for 5 seconds and it's
and
gone.
it just is so and so that's
Hmm.
why I was like, Saya, I really want to try. And he was like, girl, let me hook you up. So that was sweet. But yeah, everything in this video that y'all watch, that's just our opinions, guys. We don't know for sure anything. None of this is actual and factual. So take that with a grain of salt. Just putting that disclaimer out there and letting everybody know. But Maria, good night. Good night to everybody. We've got a video coming up. I got a trade video going down with Miss Cammy and Eva on Saturday.
Oh, I'm
Hopefully
excited.
Saturday, if we can do it, we can get it posted up by Saturday. And then the following Saturday,
Is a
I
good one.
traded a bag, and you guys are going to be like, oh my God.
I can't
Ah!
wait. You know I'm texting you after this.
Yeah, I know. I will tell you.
Okay.
But yeah. So anyway, and I'm so glad you got to be with me tonight. And I got to work on my lying skills. That lady is blowing me up.
No, your lion skills were good. All three of them were believable.
Okay.
I just was like,
Yours were really good. I was like, wow, I can't.
it's because I
Ugh,
put true stories with them. Like I did something and then just threw something else in
that's
there.
the
That was
key.
the only way I could do it.
That is the key.
Yeah,
Okay.
and that's exactly what I'll do next time. I'll come up with three stories, two of them adding something random into it, because then I can tell the story without stumbling myself.
I love it. This is
Yeah,
a fun game.
I
We
like it.
have a theme every week now. It's two truths. Oh, no, wait. Two lies, one truth. You guys help me figure it out. You guys help Ed figure my lie
Yeah,
out. Whatever. So, thank you guys for joining me tonight. We had such a good time. Oh my
so
God. This
fun.
girl is blowing me on Macari. She's blowing me up about those bags. They're yours, lady.
You
Lady,
got them. Calm down. I'm sending them out.
it's like she paid for one bag and got a whole other brand new Coach bag free.
Oh, sometimes that happens.
It happens, but
I was making those deals last month.
I need to purge myself. Okay,
Mhm.
that sounded bad, but you know what I mean. Not like Valerie's cocktails. Remind me when I meet Valerie to never
Yeah,
accept a drink from her.
no. She's grown up. She's a lady now.
She's a lady. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Thank you for joining me. I love you so much. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, wait. Oh, wait.
Love you.
Bye. I love you.